Here's Allen to throw it. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And that bumps their lead up even further. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And there he goes again. He will take this all the way. Touchdown, Eagles.
Again, Elbow Button, I get fired up. 2 kickoff returns for touchdowns in the same game. This is fun to watch.
Yeah, we call a lot of games in a lot of different places. Sometimes it seems like we do it simultaneously, but we rarely get to see this. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. McKenzie now from his end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team. Their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
Here's Allen on 1st and 10. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Here he goes. Fletcher Cox, he's been doing this for a lot of years, and another sack to his ledger there. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play, so we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Allen going to throw. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Their partner guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That's caught by Gabriel Davis. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway. So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. They'll send a receiver in motion left. Allen now on 1st down. On the move to his left. Setting up the screen for Cook. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. That one unable to develop. Never got going. A loss of a couple. And it's 2nd down. And again, it's Allen. This one caught by Davis. And they're going to get this up to midfield. The Bills on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. From midfield, here's Allen. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Darius Slay with the pick. And the Eagles are way back in this football game. Boy, they get him yet again, Charles. 5 interceptions in this game. You rarely see this, maybe a couple of times in a season, but this defense, they've been fantastic.
It's certainly an example of watching a defense that is in the zone, right? We use that term so often, but most of the time it's for people who are on offense. In this case, it's a defense as a whole, all locked in with each other, all ready to go.
Hurts throw here taken in as he's able to find Goddard. No gain on the play there. It'll be second down.
And he's the epitome of what we call the move tight end, a guy that you can line up anywhere, in the slot, out wide, in tight, doesn't really matter because he has such great skills. You want to utilize him in all aspects of your passing offense.
And there he was in the slot for the catch. They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. Here's Hurts to throw. Out route, and it's complete to Brown. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Hurts connecting there with Brown for the Eagles first. And in a 2-score game, obviously every play, every 3rd down, like we saw there, magnified, big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to 3rd down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves them with a 3rd and 7 ahead. So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Hurts sets up to throw it. He's got Brown on the out route complete. And he's got a 1st down as the tackle made at the Bills' 12-yard line. They'll look to throw again. This will be caught once again by Brown. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds right at the 3. From the 3, 2nd and a yard. They'll run the jet sweep with Brown. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. 3rd and inches, and they've got some extra beef up front. 3 tight ends. On the sneak, it's Hurts. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the 1st down as he's tackled at the 2.
There may have been a little bit of an element of surprise there. 3rd and inches, and they go quarterback sneak. I still feel like this is a play that often is reserved for 4th down.
They'll run with Sanders. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And this is caught down for a touchdown. This one's not over yet.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed. But if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively there, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know,
doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
Taken at the goal line. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And checking the timeouts, they do have 2 defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 1:06 left to go in the game. On 1st down, they stick with Singletary. And he takes it in across the chalk for a Bills touchdown. Devin Singletary A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Bills are able to build on to their fourth quarter lead. Allen will try to throw for it. And this one's caught. And their fourth quarter lead grows by a couple more. So they elect to pass there on the two-point try. Sometimes can prove risky. There it worked out. Yeah, and I love how you bring up that it can prove risky, because if you get it intercepted and they return it, that's 2 points for the defense, but not on that play. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it. And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. They'll fake the give to Sanders, and now Hurts. That is caught. It's the tight end Goddard. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Off the play fake, here's Hurts. This is caught. And the Eagles are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. They'll try to run with Sanders. And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. Good work there, holding them out on 1st down, and this is going to be a battle down here on the goal line. Can they hold their ground for 2, maybe even 3 more plays? And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. On the sneak, it's Hurts. Trying to barrel up in there, but I don't think he got it. On the sneak, it's Hurts. Trying to wedge his way in there, no signal.
Scoring, buddy, not scoring, buddy.
So it's a victory here for the Buffalo Bills, and it's going to be their defense that gets the ink in the headlines tomorrow, and for good reason. They forced 5 turnovers in this game. And while we were watching this game unfold, I kept thinking about when we did our training camp tour, and something that you noticed along the way. Just about every camp we visited, when the defense got together, everyone was doing ball drills. Defensive linemen, linebackers, secondary, because they understood how vital it was to take the football away. And they wanted every opportunity. When the ball was knocked free, they want all those guys to be